all have tendencies. Bro, it's okay. So this is like the fifth time me doing this video, but I kept laughing because it's a new setup. But it doesn't matter because we finna lock in. This video should be approximately 12 minutes and 59 seconds, around there. If not, that means I stretched it out too long. But I'm gonna let the dog inside real quick, so you just stay right there. So back to what we was talking about. I was supposed to say tendencies that we tend to accumulate over the years of experiences can be detrimental or helping throughout our lives. So what tendencies do you think that is a positive impact on your life? Because I can come on each video, talk about how the political and economic state of the world is going to dumps, but we don't have time for that. We have bills to pay, we have family to feed, we have things to care about that's more than around the world. If it doesn't impact us on a personal level, we stay clear from it, or we distract ourselves with minimalistic things, and that's okay. I come on here to shed a light on that without trying to force you or pressuring you to do something about it. Going on a protest, peaceful protest, it might spread awareness, but it won't get to the root of the thing you're protesting for. So with that in mind, we're gonna come here, sit down, have a little conversation about just random topics, how we usually do. I'm gonna talk to you like you a friend, because if I talk to you professionally, like, you're gonna get bored. Your brain's gonna turn off and you'll be like, next video, he's yapping. How was your day, you know? How you feeling, Brody? Did you do the things that you were supposed to do today, or did you get distracted? If so, don't use that as an excusatory factor for the reason why you're not getting things done. So, I'm creating videos, also working. I lost my so-called scholarship for the school that I didn't go to due to my negligence and injuries and all that, but it's whatever. It wasn't a top school anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we're not stuck at home, but technically we're stuck at home. This is not my house, but it's in the area, so we're basically stuck at home. We're stuck in our hometown. But I'm gonna grab you, all right? You was supposed to be propped up charging, but we're not finna be staying here 24/7. But hold on, let me get a backup shot first. Ooh, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Oh. When you get on the camera, you tend to make a persona, or maybe you get awkward on the camera. When I first started, I was overthinking, making everything complex into the fashion where I couldn't get the thoughts that I wanted out. So this is not a structured video. We're just gonna be yapping, all right? But when it first begins, it's usually an introduction that's, you know, has varied amounts of words that's clumped together to make you understand what I'm trying to get towards you. So what's the next best thing? Next best thing is, we went over distractions, what you doing, and tendencies. All right, hold on. Let me grab you. Let me grab you. Cool out. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. How you feeling though? You know, it's a weird area. We're gonna try to keep you like this for the rest of the video, but I don't know. I might have to flip you. I dead serious think I might have to flip you, so I don't get eat up by mosquitoes. But it's okay. We are coming to the point in our lives where you have everything figured out, or you don't have everything figured out, or you're in between where you know what you want to do, but you're not acting on it. So I can't really, I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at, myself or the camera, you know. But with that in mind, the correlation between you figuring out what you want to do and what you have to do is a double-edged sword, because it usually conflicts what you want to do or what your parents want you to do, your legal guardians or society. Bro. Why am I going here? I'm a melanated person. Obviously, you're not gonna see me. That was dumb. I'm sorry. Uh, so I come here on here to say that you don't need to have everything figured out. Obviously, it's a simple concept. Everybody knows that. But at least doing something, because I was in a point of my life where I was not only depressed, I was just closed-minded into me experiencing anything new because I thought the things that I wanted to do was so blocked off to the point where I'm like, this is my whole personality. What am I supposed to do? I lost myself, supposedly. So it's hard to figure it out, It's hard to figure out what are you supposed to be doing now that the original thing you thought that was your life is now gone. But I always talk about having a plan B. A plan B can shut out your plan A sometimes. So, what are you planning to do the next couple years of your life? Are you ready to do a job for the next 2 decades to get a little happy anniversary card, some flowers, and some fruits that you don't even like after you wasted 20 years of your life for a company that doesn't even care? To them, you are a pawn. You are an individual that makes their circuits go. You might be a special individual, but they can replace you like that. So that's why everybody wants to be self-employed. They want to be an entrepreneur. They're scamming. It's usually one or the two. But I come on here to talk to you as a person of interest. We don't want to reduce this channel to a commentary, but hey, it's a slow start. Because I want everything instant. I think after a month I should have a camera, a mic, everything. But everything, it doesn't crack out what it's supposed to be. Don't degrade yourself to monumental ideas that makes you think that you're something that you're not. You're bigger than everything that's around you. But don't become conceited and arrogant with that fact or that knowledge. Don't become a jerk, basically. I was about to use another word, but just don't become a jerk. Don't become an asshole, bro. Don't think some key factors in your life that makes you special, makes you better than somebody. Don't look beneath. If you're going to look beneath, if you're going to look down on somebody, help them bring them up. If not, keep looking up. Keep shooting to the sky. See, and the problem what I have with myself is I want to look down and bring everybody up while I'm trying to go up. And that's impossible. That's like carrying weight. Like Aristotle. No, not Aristotle, but you're carrying weight. You keep on pushing up that rock to the hill, but you got to redo it all over again because you have too much weight. So push yourself up first before you push others. You're fully not going to figure it out. That's okay. It's not motivational speech. I'm not a TED talker. It's not it. I'm just a person that I think I see things differently than others. Maybe it gets to a point where it's a little bit conceited. You think you know everything, but you don't. I don't want to get like that. I just want to come in here and be not only positive, but to see that somebody your age and with your type of knowledge understand where you're coming from. Okay, now you can see me, because it's getting pretty dark. So with that in mind, what is the main objective of your life? What's your goal? You don't have to have a goal, but you also can set goals that are non-existent to other people, but they're goals for you that you don't want to call goals. Matter of fact, we're gonna create a new word for goal. I don't know. We can create a word for your Oztech. What is your Oztech? Is that a word already? It probably is, but we're gonna use it. What is your Oztech? Okay, we're gonna use Oztech. Okay, Oztech is a state of being that you want to evolve to the next step without calling it something what it's not. So what is your Oztech? Okay, if it works, okay. If it's already a word, we're gonna take it. We're gonna popularize it and use it differently. Okay, what is your Oztech? Okay, what is the initial value that you want to grow? What's the reason you want to evolve? Not a goal, but your Oztech. What is your Oztech? We're gonna start using that more. We create a word Oztech. If that's already a word or like a company, it don't matter. It's our word now. I don't like. This is a bad spot to be a melanated person at, okay? Because you can barely see me, but you don't need to see me. You don't need to see my face to correlate. Just know I'm around your age. Even though I'm ageless, mentally I'm ageless, okay? Even though I'm your age, uh, we're gonna figure it out. So don't correlate with everything to being the world's fault. Don't blame yourself either. You know, take accountability. Sometimes you're gonna have to take 100% accountability, even though that 1% is not your fault. And I hate doing that, but that's what it comes to. Once you figure it out, it starts to make sense. Some of my quotes and some of the things I say, it won't be reciprocated or imitated. Some of the things I say are original thoughts, even though we have no original thoughts. Everything is just repackaged and rebranded something different. So we're gonna finish this video up because I said I want it to be around 12 minutes long, and we're gonna go to a place where it's highlighted so you can be able to see me for the final things to say. I think maybe, I don't know. Don't delegate yourself into a spot where you thinking you're not evolving, but you are. Never mind, we don't gotta change. I just flipped spots. Well, flip the same spot, but yeah, don't think you're not fully worthy of evolving because you don't have the right essential qualities or tools to go to the next step. Because you can evolve in small increments. You can evolve by changing your vocab. You can evolve by your looks, how you think, how you talk to people, being considerate. Evolvement is not just being spiritual or intellectual. It's doing anything to better yourself, to see that you're more than what you are. So when I say that, don't think you're worthless because you have nothing yet. A man that is only known for his accolades is no man. Is that tough? Might be a little bit tough. But yeah, we'll figure it out. And I hope that you can see that these words might mean nothing to you now, but later on they might console you into a spot that is way more noticeable. We tend to string words together to become so-called deep, you know, a philosopher, you know. But sometimes it's not the true thing. It's not the true indicator. So scratch that. We're not doing 12 minutes and 59 seconds. I'm already pushing it. So yeah, just know you are worth anything that you think you are. You are worth more than that. And it's hard to say that when you have nothing to show for it. Everybody has their own life going on, and that's obvious. Everybody wants to be special. Everybody wants to be noticed. That's why I call attention a drug. The internet is a drug. Attention is a drug because we all want it in some degree. If you say you don't, you're lying because you wouldn't post your videos. You obviously want to share your life, you know. You want to get likes, you know. Dopamine. Your dopamine rides up when you see that red heart on any social media platform. We all want attention in some aspect, and there's nothing wrong with that. Understand we are more than our emotions and thoughts. I'm going to say that until I kick the bucket, yo. But I thought being younger and knowing things while you're younger is more impressive than knowing everything while you're older, because the younger you are and the more experience you have shows that you're a fast picker-upper, I guess, a fast learner. That's why everybody wants somebody that's younger but intellectual in some aspects. Even in sport, they want somebody that's younger but more experienced. They want somebody that's younger but talented. That's with anything. But graduating early is always a flex. It's a thing that they held high. Be like, oh, I know what I'm talking about. And I would never degrade somebody for getting education, but education does not equal intelligence. People think, oh, I failed. I failed high school. I got like a 1.2 GPA. I'm gonna pick up trade. Oh, newsflash, you still need to learn in trade. You still need to know math. You still need to know geometry. You still need to know all that to pick up a trade. Yeah, trade is for lower efficiency, or you just like to build stuff. With me, it was low efficiency and I liked to build stuff. That's why I picked up construction. But people think, oh, I'm dumb, or I so-called didn't fit the program, I'ma do trade school. No, bro, it's not like that. But I don't like speaking about school. It makes my stomach hurt. Yeah, but hey, man, I'm gonna tell you this: you are worth everything you think you deserve and more, but also worth nothing if you don't think you deserve anything. A brash thing to say is you're insignificant. In some instances, yes, you are. I'm insignificant to everybody that's on here watching this because you only know me on a surface level. And yeah, that might be true, but understand this: your values, your goals, and your spirit can shoot you in a trajectory that is way more than what you think. These mosquitoes are eating me alive for this video, but hey, I'm gonna take the pain for y'all. Well, for you. Gotta stop saying y'all, for you. Um, I hope one day I am seen more than a individual that was just full of jokes and straight enjoyment. I want everybody to be joyful, but sometimes it gets to a point where are you being joyful for the right reasons? Because I hate using the word happy. You know, joy is the main thing that I try to search out for, but it's not the right thing. I'm going to record every video and even the music outside so I can, even though it's a backyard, it's still outside. So, yeah. It's calming to do that, you know? But we're gonna try to finish this up because the pain is getting unbearable. I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes that kind of hurt. Let me